feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Hello. This is going to be a really fun night. It's a day after my official birthday, so I'm super excited for tonight because obviously, we're going to take your calls on air. So make sure you get up that phone, 323-992-3115, 323-992-3115, and we're going to have the amazing Jennifer Shaffer in the house in a few minutes. But before we do, let me go over a couple events coming up, just so you guys know, like that quick little laundry list I always like to do. The summit, you guys, is right around the corner. And Jen and I will probably just talk about it in a minute because we have the same teacher. So we will talk about it. But so I'll hold off on that for a second, but it is coming up. But Tulsa, April 20th, I'm going to be in Tulsa with Brandy Chrisman. So you know what, Tulsa, hello people. Tulsa, I'm coming back. I loved it, had a great time. I'm coming back to New Jersey, but you're not going to see those flyers because we're pretty much sold out. So it was just, so this is really fun. Tell them too. Going to Adelphia's, and it was really fun, and it's a week before Mother's Day, and we set up for like 100 tickets, and it is pretty much sold. I just haven't gotten online. So anybody who's watching, if you were trying to get a ticket, this is it. This is your final hour because that thing is going away. But I'll go over the Sunday service, but when I have Jen on, because let me just get to the point of introducing Jen, because that's why we're here tonight, really. It is our Vino Voices. We do it once a month. We have so much fun. I think we have too much fun, technically. Technically, we do. But, here's the thing with Jennifer. Obviously, you guys all know her and Michelle. Very, very, I consider them some of my best friends, really. So we have that, and it's amazing. But, she's this amazing intuitive medium, and she's an intuitive investigator, and she works on kids. Just so much giving back to the community and people. And then we're going to talk about her uncorked. She's not uncorked. That's not what I'm trying to say. She's got Uncorked Mondays, and it's a special thing that she's been doing. So it's really a lot of fun, but this is our time. You, me, her, we're going to do readings. So I'm excited to have Jennifer Shaffer. Hello.
Hello.
And poor Michelle. Michelle, poor thing. It's Vino Voices. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Birthday toast.
Birthday toast.
All right, birthday toast. But hang on, poor Michelle. But, I always tell Michelle, there's no workman's comp, right? I tell all my students, I tell everybody, no workman's comp. What does she do? She goes and cuts her little piggy finger. Oh, poor boo. I know. We'll kiss it and make it better later. But poor thing. I'm sorry. But there she did, a injury. So just
a wine injury.
Anybody send her healing. Send her healing. Send her some love. Let's get this thing fixed right away. So are you excited for tonight?
I have been so excited. I've been excited all week.
Everybody is so excited, right?
We were so excited to celebrate with you yesterday. It was the best experience. We were so happy.
I took. What the heck is that?
My stomach.
Oh, do you hear that? It's like a train coming through here. So they took me out to lunch yesterday, and so here's the thing. I really wasn't supposed to be in LA yesterday. I really made the plans to go to Big Bear to go snowboarding at Snow Summit, and it is. First, just, it is that one thing I love, other than Stan and gardening. It is that one thing I love. Well, then they started to forecast all this torrential rain here in LA, right. And I was like, no, you don't, no, it's my birthday. And so And my best friend Renee said, tune in, center, ask. And I'm like, oh, I hate when she makes me do that. But she's right. And so I did. I tuned in, and I was like, oh, I can't go. Like, I can't. And I was so mopey. I was a little mopey. And she's like, I'm sorry. And she's doing that best friend, that thing they're all supposed to do. Oh, right. I know you're disappointed. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, so she's doing that thing. Because, if she would have tried to say, well, look at don't tell me to look at the bright side. No, she knew I would be upset. So she's doing that best friend thing. But I wake up to the most amazing text message ever. Hey, wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Are you free for lunch? And I'm like,
I can't wait to just see you tomorrow. I'm like, I want to see you on your birthday day.
And
if you're available.
I was available. I was, because I didn't have plans.
And that's that you guys have to understand. Colby kept popping up into my head. I could have just said, oh, it's her birthday. But instead I dived deeper and I said, I got to throw it out there, because what if she says yes?
Yeah. And I said, I took him up on it. I was like, well, yeah. I mean, it just made me...
Your family.
All of us. Yeah. You guys, this was a really good lesson, because, on your birthday, we all think people are not going to notice or not. But it does. It matters. It does. And so, and I forgot the stupid card, because I've been, it's by the window, because I've been filming it with Stan this whole time. It's really what's, honestly, they got me this card that is a squirrel shaking its nuts. The squirrel's holding, not shaking.
Yeah, not shaking.
No, that didn't. You know what I'm saying? That didn't come out right. But
we're gonna have explicit.
We're gonna have. That's gonna get right. But the thing is so the point of this, because this is an important story, and I did talk about it on Coffee with Colby today. You feel discouraged, and you feel down, and you feel a little mopey, and then not only did we have this amazing lunch, they gave me this present. You guys will not believe this, because they didn't know I was supposed to go to Big Bear. They didn't know.
No idea.
Okay, are you ready? And you get to snowboard for free on your birthday. So that was also an added bonus why I was bummed. I open up. I still can't barely say it. It's a season pass to Big Bear. Like, I get to go all this year and all of next year, and there's no blackout dates.
And your friends get 25% off.
And I have 5 friends, 5 only. So I'm just saying, no hoot, But I am so, here's the thing. You think in your life, we talked about this today. You think it's a bad moment, right? You think it's a negative something happened.
Right.
But when you trust the universe, you don't. I called it the universal boomerang, because you don't know what the universe has in store. Well, the universe had a season pass in store, and they were like, "Girl, just calm down. It's going to be okay."
The irony was so funny, and it takes a village. It took all of us trusting it, because Michelle's the one that came up with. She's like, "What about?" She goes, "I think she likes snowboarding." I'm like, yeah, she does. I'm like, that's awesome. That is awesome.
And it wouldn't. Right? So they had the idea, and they did it, and then it wouldn't let her. It wouldn't let Michelle technically finish the transaction. Right. But I think it was saying Big Bear. And I was like, well, I kind of like Summit. Right. I always go to Summit. Is that okay?
Sure. We didn't know.
And she's like, I got this. Done. And oh, my God. So I'm going to go this weekend. So if you're going to try to book a session with me, I will not be available Sunday, Monday. Just notice.
But it really does take a lot of, there's so many that we call coincidences that make something so great happen. If I wouldn't have listened, or if Michelle wouldn't have listened, or if you wouldn't have listened, you would have, it turned your whole day around.
And I was so mad coming to the lunch, because I couldn't get it finished. I wanted to print the whole thing out.
She was like in tears.
It wouldn't let me purchase it.
But how perfect. So here we all were, whining, crying, being mopey. Except for Jen and I think we were having some Chardonnay. So that frown was turning upside down very quickly. But, I mean, I don't know. just to have lunch with you guys on my birthday was amazing. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been telling everybody. I called my grandma. I told my mom. I told my best friend. I told. There's a couple of people I told a few times because I was just so.
And it started from your best friend saying "go within," which you're like
my best friend.
Like,
yeah,
I tell people that, not you.
Yeah, but yeah. I was like, stop it, and. Because I knew if I went within, I knew I wasn't going to go. And I was just trying to, but I was not going to work. I mean, anybody trying to go snowboarding this last day in LA was not going to happen. Work. But anyhow, so here's the lesson of today. Have psychic friends because they come in very handy. They get you really cool presents, okay? So I'm just saying, get a psychic friend because you're going to have the most amazing Christmas, birthday presents ever. But trust the universe.
Trust the universe.
Trust the universe because what you think is a bump in the road may be a universe boomerang.
A universe boomerang, a ricochet.
Yeah. How amazing, right?
Yep.
So real quick, I did tell them about the summit. And, we got the summit. Lisa, right?
Yes.
Tell them how great Lisa is.
It's so funny. She did a yes or no question today for me.
Did she?
Yes. And how I always freak out about that because it's never
when you never know what she's doing.
You never know. You're like, is she asking if Chris loves her? If she's asking, I won't say anything. But it always makes me a little bit nervous. But she is the best teacher on the planet. She is the most amazing teacher, mentor, and friend for all of us.
She's so incredible.
And you are an amazing teacher. And the summit is, everybody has whatever they're drawn to, but if you're drawn towards her, do it.
Yeah, and
get it.
We have a blast. I think too. We have a blast. I mean, it's her training. Yeah. It's her 12 weeks video. So it's her lessons. And then you get to choose a mentor. Who is going to be your mentor? So if you're in LA, around LA, or ever wanted to visit LA, then I'm your gal.
You are the gal.
Unless you want to be in San Diego or Ventura or with Lisa personally. But this is my third summit. Can you believe teaching? Teaching.
So amazing.
Yeah, who would have I mean, listen, I wasn't expecting to be a teacher. Like I did her circle
or a medium.
I wasn't expecting to do any. I was like, no. I was really in the closet. Right, Jem? But how much fun have we had?
We are so great. And again, another salute to Lisa.
And the summit. So, summit. Yeah, if you guys are looking to...
That's where we met, was through Lisa. You guys will meet your psychic friends that get you passes.
That's what it's been this amazing journey, and you meet friends for life. You
do.
And it is really special.
And part of that, too, is you feel so alone at first. You feel like you're in your head. You feel like you're crazy.
You feel like everyone's going to abandon you.
Right.
And some do.
And you might be crazy, but we're not discounting that. But once you get with your tribe, you hang on.
And even
it's amazing.
Even my first, and we got to get to these callers. They are lining up. They are like, hello.
Wow.
But the thing is that this is a great topic because even when I was doing, I was a tax manager. Most of you know that.
Yes.
And I worked for a company and I ran the company. I mean, I was the go-to, and I loved it. I loved the client. I loved what I was doing. I really did. But there was this something more gnawing at me. Right. But that particular job, it got very hard to work. It was so rough and so...
That's a confirmation.
SWAT team coming through. Everybody get in your bunker.
I've been here so many times. I've never heard that.
Yeah, bunker everybody. But the thing is, here's the thing. That tax job, it got so hard there, you guys. I mean, I talk about this all the time. I talk about energy vampires. I talk about, wow, the universe really kind of giving you a kick, all of that stuff. And that was probably the worst of the worst. It was so... I would leave the office. I would cry. I would, and thank God I had another tax accountant friend at another firm, and at lunch breaks, I would just call her, and she would walk around the block with me, just trying to console me, telling me it's going to be okay.
I feel like that about being a mom.
And
same thing.
And it was, but I do want to share. you know, it's not, I can't say it's that industry or that's what I'm saying. There's not one, but because
it's your soul.
Well, there's a manager, so we all came together at this firm, but there was a manager at another firm, and I've really always loved this guy. And Jamie, hi Jamie. And Jamie took his own firm. He left before this split, and I went with one partner. Jamie went on his own firm. Anyhow, I'm going through this huge thing. I know I'm going to be leaving tax. I know I'm going to be doing this, but I still needed some income. Right. But I couldn't handle this job. And I reached out to Jamie just saying, and Jamie's like, I need someone. Come work for me. I understand what you're doing. I'm going to support you. Come be with me. And the guy was a god. And to this day, and Jamie, and then I had to let Jamie and I had to have that talk of, and Jamie's like, oh, this isn't, but I was with Jamie for like 2 more years. Yeah. And then I left and wrote a book, and then, but it was just that push. But Jamie and I are still really, really close. So I don't want to say, listen, if you guys have that day job or you have that mom job.
Yeah, because that goes away.
Well, you might not be able to just quit that one. That might be, you might not be able to put in the pink slip on that one. But the thing is, you guys, so I don't want to say like you need this industry to thrive. You don't, because there are people in other industries that will support you, and you will find your people. But the thing is you got to trust.
Yes,
you got to trust the universal boomerang.
The universal boomerang ricochet.
Well,
that was so great though. When you were telling me when we finally got to lunch, she looked at me and she goes, I'm like, so what were you supposed to be doing today? And she's like,
I did.
She's like, I'm supposed to go snowboarding. And I like lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm like, oh, this is so great. Yeah. Because of it was amazing. And like I said, if you just trust it and you're still doing what you're supposed to do, like you did what you're supposed to do, you weren't supposed to go.
I wasn't.
Right?
I wasn't.
If you have to try so hard to get somewhere, you got to evaluate why.
Yeah. You got to say, am I climbing the wrong mountain, or am I not climbing any mountain? Are there no, well, actually what I did do, I was so upset the day before my birthday, before the rain came, because I knew I wasn't allowed to go from Spirit. And so I went hiking. I went like on a 5-mile hike, and I'm sitting, and I was bitter. I'm climbing up that mountain and going, I should be riding down a mountain. I shouldn't be climbing up a mountain, but that's fine. I'm not, that doesn't mean you can't be a little mopey with Spirit at times.
Right. And I probably
we got to trust. We got to be able to just trust, right?
Right.
And it comes back. So, is there something going on out there? Here? Sorry, you guys. I don't know if you can hear that at home or if that's just us. Just us? Okay, good. Okay. How about we do some readings?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, real quick, though. You had Uncorked Monday.
Uncorked Mondays, yes.
That's going well.
I love it. I didn't realize, so this was the 3rd one that I've done. And we have a waiting list now. It gets booked up right away. And we let the people on the waiting list get first dibs for the next time, which is going to be April.
Oh, wow.
April 30th. It's the only Monday I'm in town.
Wow.
Yeah. But that sounds crazy. That's actually going to get me a little anxious. But it's so wonderful because it's a nice environment, and we do need to do this we do need to do something like this at your place too, up here in West.
Yeah, or you could do an Uncorked at the Colby Rebel Spirit Center. You should do an Uncorked.
I love that.
Yeah, just do an Uncorked. Event. You don't need me there. I mean, I might look through the window. I might do a little.
That's
I might do a little nose smush through, but it doesn't need to be. Funny. But anyhow, whatever.
It's really some great readings. There was somebody that so another thing too is that we give readings, and sometimes it's not for the person that's in the audience. Oh, and this happened where someone had a reading that then they told the other person. The other person was in my office. Like it was if. She had a fabulous experience that she wrote about just because of what I did at Uncorked.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I love when people share their positive
I had no
experiences.
idea. I was looking at Instagram. I looked at Instagram this morning, and I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah. Like, I had no idea. She didn't let me.
Isn't it nice?
It was just so sweet. Because a lot of times we don't hear about
the positive. I don't want to hear your negative experience, though. I really don't. It's like, just delete that one. But the positive ones are really lovely.
Right. Thank you for asking. It's wonderful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So how about we do some callers? How about, what do we do? How about number, 13? What is that, 562?
562.
Yeah? Okay. Here. Oh, wait. For anybody, hang on one second. For anybody, if you're going to get through, please turn off your speaker. Pay attention to your area code. Everybody right now, take a moment. What area code am I calling from? Just take that mental note. And then turn off the audio sounds. Also, just let us know what you want. If you have a question about your life that you want, or if you're looking to connect to that loved one, but, try not to ask for a full reading because, we have a lot of people. And someone is on the line.
Hello.
All right, here we go. 562. You are on with Colby and Jen. Who is this?
Yes, hi, Colby and Jennifer. This is Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited to have gotten through.
Yay! Do you have a question for us?
I'm just really looking for any message or messages from, Spirit or any loved ones for myself or possibly any of my family.
Okay, got it. Okay. Do you want to start, Jen, or?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Chelsea, I gotta tell you, the first person I pull in is a woman for you that is definitely giving me. It's interesting, Chelsea. Do you have an aunt in spirit? Can I ask? I do know that there's a grandmother with you, but I also feel like I have a secondary woman that feels more of an aunt as well, like a friend of a friend or an aunt. Does that make sense as well?
I do have an aunt in spirit.
Okay,
yes.
because I feel like although we have a grandma, I feel like this aunt is the one that wants to chime in.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and I do feel like with this aunt, Chelsea, can I ask if there's been some struggle either around work or making a decision with work recently?
Yes, you could say that.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying it. Your aunt is saying it, but that's okay.
Okay, yes. Yes, she's right.
Okay, because
Yes,
I feel like your aunt wants to step forward to talk about this situation and kind of help give some clarity, because I feel like what's happening is maybe you haven't been trusting in maybe taking that next step or kind of maneuvering how you're dealing with this. It's almost like, I don't want to say you're being a little bit of a carpet mat at work, but maybe it's about your aunt would have stood up for things or stood up for herself. So I feel like she's coming forward to give you some strength around this situation.
And is this your mom?
Okay.
Is this your mom's sister?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and is your mother with us? Or
Yes, my mother is with us. Yes.
Okay. Are you worried about your mother? Is there some?
Yeah, I suppose,
Or
we
health?
all probably worry about our mothers.
You're right. Yes, we do. Okay. I just felt like she sometimes, she's a strong woman, but I feel like her heart, I feel like something is challenging with her heart. And it could be because she's heartbroken, or that she just has a physical, it's just a little bit rough for her. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I would venture to guess it could be partially, or that it could be more the heartbroken
Right.
Yeah.
And is
component, because
your dad, is this regarding your father?
no, from losing her sister.
From losing her
Who
sister.
she was very close to.
Okay. So that's why I was being shown that. All right.
Yeah, I think that. So, but let's get, because I feel
There-
like your aunt, your aunt to
I got
me.
Lucille Ball right
Did you?
then when I saw.
Well,
with her aunt.
do you understand the name Lucy? Does Lucy connect at all, Chelsea? I'm just curious if the name
Yeah.
connects at all. Just
or how funny she was.
yeah.
My aunt loved I Love Lucy.
Okay, perfect. See?
That would probably be the only association.
That's a good enough association.
That's funny. I don't see
Yeah.
that very
But-
often.
Yeah.
I think with your aunt, see, I feel like your aunt is kind of that, she's definitely this stronger woman, because I feel like she keeps coming through trying to give strength, trying to give a lot of, like, what are you guys all worried about? Like it's going to be like this, and this is how we're going to do it. Like, she's the decision maker in the family, and she's the one who kind of strong person, but in a really loving, empowering way. Does that make sense to you, Chelsea?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
she was the oldest.
Okay.
So,
and a little bossy. Is she an Aries? Do you know her birthday? I'm just curious. That would be really funny.
In November 24th, I think Sagittarius.
Oh, you gotta love those Sagittarius too, don't you? That would be way more. Yeah. That would be way more loving though than an Aries. I hate to say that. Aries are very loving. They're very misunderstood. But she gives me this feeling of being a force, or a feeling of like driving everybody, and this feeling of like driving you to around your work. Something around your work that keeps coming up.
Yeah. Have you given yourself a certain date to do something with your work? Like either
yes, I mean, I'm sort of in a point where I need to make some steps.
Poo-poo or get off the pot.
I want to accomplish.
Right.
Chelsea, you gotta.
Your work isn't giving the outlet of your spirit.
Yeah.
Like, you have a lot more in you, and I think that's why you feel like contained.
Yeah. There. So anyhow, listen, Chelsea, we could talk to you all night long, but I think your aunt obviously is coming forward.
Saying not to hold back.
I agree. Not to hold back, but really start taking those steps forward. Really, I think it's about it's time. I think it's really time to kind of make that move. But again, obviously for your mom, your aunt is there, right?
Yeah.
Per Jennifer.
She loves her, and I think she hears her. There's something with it. She showed me the ear.
Yeah.
So there's something but she discounts it. Tell your mom to listen to her.
So.
All right.
Okay. So do you think that's what she was, as far as being heartbroken?
Yes.
Sort of thing, or like that? Do you think that's sort of?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They're really close to one another.
They're really close from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yes. Very well. I thank you guys so much, and I appreciate your time, and you guys enjoy your evening. And thanks again.
Thanks for calling in, Chelsea.
Real quick, Chelsea. I don't know if your mom plays bingo, but your aunt keeps telling your mom to go to bingo. I don't know what that means. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
That's funny. Well, I will pass the message along.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Lots of love to you, honey. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, guys.
Sure. Bye. All right. How about number 4, 719? 719. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, wow. 719. Oh. Okay, put a pause. Yeah, thank you. Wow. So if you hear that, just mute it right away so that we can give 719 a moment. Because there's a delay. So what happens is, you guys, just so you know, watching at home, the audio is naturally on delay. So 719 should know by now I've called their area code. We're going to give them one shot more. If it's just that again, we're just going to have to let them go. But turn off your ringing, blinging, dinging, and your husbands. Shut them all off at this very moment. Okay, ready? Let's try it. 719, you're on the air with Colby and Jennifer. Who's this?
Tessa.
Look at that! Yay!
Awesome. I'm sorry, say your name one more time.
First time I've ever called, and they actually got through.
Wow, look at that. And what was your name again, honey?
Tessa.
Beautiful name. It's so funny, though. We were just making fun of your husband. So, or the TV.
Whose husband?
The TV. We're making fun of the male voice.
My husband. There were quite a few of us talking in there. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Your husband's in the house. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
See, you guys, is this not fun?
He is.
Okay. So Tessa, what can we do for you tonight, honey?
Oh. Okay. Well, first, Colby, I want to tell y'all that I listen to you guys all the time, and Jennifer, I love you. I love what you do. I love you too, Colby. I'm glad you do what you do.
Thank you.
I don't know if you know Colby, but I was the number chick on your Lots of Love post the other night. Do you remember?
My what?
And then we messaged a little bit. When you shared your post about Lots of Love from your dad.
Oh, yes. Oh, this poor girl, though. Can I just share with them a little bit, Tessa? I will say, this girl, I don't know her. But I gotta give her so much credit. I really do. So there was a lot of things. This is a long story and not Jerry Springer, but I will just say there was some stuff going on with my dad's second wife. Who my dad passed away January 19th. Right. She got engaged February or March and is getting married in September, but she truly loves my dad to no end. So anyhow, that's triggered me posting this final message of my dad. But the point is I got these final words with my dad. Now, Tessa, to her credit, there was a lot of numbers in it, and Tessa is absolutely correct. And she started to do the numerology, and I was like,
nice.
No, it wasn't, because I was like, poor Tessa. I was like, you're missing the point of what I'm trying to say. The point is I got the last words were, I love you. Like, that's what I want this to be about. And this poor thing, but I think, yes. So I apologize, but she goes,
hey, this is the boomerang, because you waited for 719. You would have hung up on her.
But I didn't, but I knew to give her, I knew so. But this poor thing, I mean, I think and I meant that, but she gets my personality, so it's not so bad. You have to get my personality, but I was like, if I wanted numerology, I would have Googled it. I was just but I was.
She's like, girl, I can look up.
I can look
all
up.
Day long.
But it wasn't.
I get it.
I was, but it was so. But but it was because I was trying to get. I was just trying to say, hey, these final words were, I love you, and.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
and I totally didn't mean to downplay that.
She blessed this girl's soul. Bless her. She's like, Colby, I really understand. Oh, and so funny. I was like, so anyhow, Jen, you've got to give this. Do you have a specific question for us, or do you just want
a specific person?
Or we're just gonna start tuning in?
That's fine. I was hoping somebody might come through. No one particular per se, but. I mean, I'll take whatever you guys give me.
Just don't ask for numbers, apparently, right, Tessa?
Say that again.
I said, just don't ask for numbers, right?
So
I love numbers.
I was.
But go ahead.
I get that. I love numbers as well. Numbers for me are huge signs. That's my signs for my dad.
Yeah, me too.
So, okay. So do you have it feels like either there's like a brotherly love or a friend.
A young male.
Young male that's here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? Or like in his 30s?
Young male.
Not young, but I would say he looks young, but he's older.
I don't know. I know so many males in spirit, though. So.
Okay.
Well, go with who you got and let go of the age for a second. Open up to the age and let her just kind of go with who she's got.
Somebody that died from it feels like an aneurysm. It happened fast.
Oh.
Does that make sense to you?
I don't know about an aneurysm, but I have a head-related.
Okay, so
death.
Okay, so I got shown the head-related fast death, but when I get shown that, it just felt like it felt like an aneurysm. Okay, so if it's not an aneurysm, hold on. All right, hold on.
I'm just going to ask.
Did they take their own life?
Yeah.
No, but it is. Oh man, if it's this person, it's so tricky. It's not even funny. Like, this just happened 2 days ago.
Oh, ooh, okay.
But it wasn't him that took his life. Okay. I think I kind of know who.
But was it associated to some? Was it he was already being meant? I felt like something was. Hold on, let me just give me a second to tune in more. To get more information. I do feel like it had to do with something that he knew could have taken his life. Like he had, it could have been related to, I don't know if it was drug related or something on the same vibration as that, even though it happened out. He didn't take his life, but somebody that took his life. Wow. Did you think it was very complicated, but it had, I mean,
It's very complicated.
Well, do you mind if I chime in real quick, just while you tuning into that? Okay, I definitely feel like there's a woman as well, Tessa. So I agree with this man.
And layers, and I got a gun. I got a bunch of different
yeah,
things, but
so
I didn't. But he was blindsided by it.
You work on that, but I also, just for time's sake, I do want to acknowledge a woman in spirit for you that is separate from this incident, because I feel this incident as well, so I'm going to let you kind of tune into that.
Okay.
But I'm feeling like a woman. This is feeling more motherly to me, definitely like a mother connection with this lady. She's definitely giving me this feeling of like rippling through her body. So something is like a disease kind of rippling through. So would you understand a woman like mom in spirit, but dealing with cancer or passing from cancer, but it's also spreading through her body?
I mean, that could be like my grandma.
That's what I always
Okay. All right. You got a lot of dead people.
Grandma.
Okay. Do you understand the cancer connection or the illness coming through the body?
Let's use numbers. What's 4 to you?
4?
I got the number 4.
I have lots of April birthdays.
What's
there's 4.
What's in the 3rd week of April for you? What birthday? Like on a Tuesday?
What birthdays do we have in the 3rd week of April, babe? Mother-in-law.
Did mother-in-law,
my mother-in-law,
real quick, did mother-in-law have cancer?
I hope not.
Oh, who's passed?
Who's
in
passed?
spirit? Tessa, you got to help us, honey. We got like a minute left
Sorry,
with
my
you.
bad.
Help us.
Well, like I said, only my grandma, I guess, would be the motherly figure. I don't know anyone else.
Okay.
I don't think women-wise she's passed.
Can I take it back to that guy again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fast. They're going to find out something different about what happened with this.
Okay.
With this. And it has to do with the timeline I'm getting.
Okay.
Okay. And
That's interesting.
Okay. And so I don't know who saw it or if there was witnesses. There was something about what happened and what it does feel like almost like a crime scene, like with what happened, and something felt like it was, and something felt like it was covered up. And there was a family member that knew about it, or somebody close that knew about it, that is now like can't be found.
Yes.
All right.
That's true.
And they're out of state or out of the country. They can't be found. They know everything. And once you find that person, you'll get all your answers with this. But it didn't happen the way that it was. It didn't happen the way that it was. Or the people that were involved, it's much bigger than what people think.
Okay.
So it's going to come out.
Makes sense.
You saw him in your dream state yesterday or last night. Like in your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's weird that you say that, because I totally could not remember what I was dreaming, and I was racking my brain.
Okay.
Because like I could vaguely see it, but couldn't remember. Does that make sense?
Right. It does make
So
sense.
he visited me in my dream.
Yes. So just ask to be aware of it. I know we have a bunch of callers right now, but be the point person on this. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for calling in, Tessa.
Thank you.
All righty.
Yeah,
Thanks
and
for
just
talking with me.
yeah, and don't
course, of
forget
course.
this lady, because I definitely know that this lady is with you. So don't dismiss Grandma,
I think
because
she
I
actually
think it's
might be-
really important. So
Okay.
It might be the lady that's involved. Like, I still feel like there's some connection with...
maybe a connection with
Yeah.
this, and
Okay.
there's a connection to June. All right, so
Yes.
Tessa, listen, you need your whole other reading. Sorry, this
sorry.
is we needed more time with you, because this is quite complicated.
It's
I can
very
feel the
complicated.
heaviness. There's a super heaviness around this young man.
Absolutely.
We keep saying he's a
Well,
young man.
they
but
don't believe him.
Yeah,
he's
there's
not believed because
something-
of something that happened last year. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things that have happened.
Oi.
Yeah.
Tessa, when you start getting the details, you make sure you share it with us, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I will, for sure.
All right. Bye, Tessa.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great night.
Okay.
Thank you.
I could feel that too. There's just so much there, but there's probably a lot still unknown.
So I get shown like a grid of... We'll talk about that later. This is Vino Voices. That's why we're not doing... We decided not to do... our investigation time, because it does take so much, and
Yeah,
it
it's
does
too
bring
much.
and this is more fun for
Yeah,
us.
it is fun.
So we win.
All right, so here we go. How about 410? Number 7, 410. All right, so take a breath, 410. Hopefully you're alert. Turn everything off. Here you go, 410. Who is this? They're
Hi,
happy.
this is
I can hear them.
Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. You're
Hi,
on with Colby and
Jennifer.
Jennifer. How are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing well. We're doing well. Do you have a question for us? What would you like?
Just like generally like love with my life. It's a little. My life is just chaotic right now.
Did you have a breakup in January? Or did you have something happen in January?
No.
Or it's not this year. It's the last. It's January of 2017.
2017. No, I don't think I did.
Okay, I get
Last year, right now.
Last year, there was something that happened that I feel has caused you just to be like to put a wall up, right?
Okay.
With one of your relationships.
Yeah, it could be.
And then you have and it could be in your subconscious. Our subconscious overrules everything. That's how we drive, and we don't realize that we're driving half the time. When we get to some place, we're like, well, how do we do that? It's our subconscious that gets us there. But you have
Your thoughts become reality.
Yes.
What, I try to not.
but
I know, but yeah.
You have such an amazing spirit, though. Stop getting guys that don't qualify for you.
Yeah.
Okay, don't do that. And own up to how great you are. That's another thing you're not doing.
Yeah, second guessing.
Don't do that.
I keep feeling, Jennifer, I agree with Jen. I think that you're getting, so here's the confusing part. I think you're getting massive intuitive hits, especially about someone in particular, but you're not listening to them. I almost feel like you're coming out of something. So is there someone you've been seeing, can I ask, Jennifer?
Yeah, there's a bit of a triangle there.
know, yeah.
I'm like,
honey,
there's two.
do you really want us to tell you? Are you ready or not ready? Like, this has got to go. Do you know that?
If you can combine, okay, one guy's taller, one guy's shorter, correct?
Right.
And then the guy that's shorter has the best personality, but you really want the guy that doesn't talk as much, which is the taller one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought I was getting rid of the taller one.
I know.
I
know.
I
but
don't
you
think
keep
I'm
bringing
gonna,
him back in.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
I'm gonna be honest. This taller one is not. Yeah,
you can't.
The guy who stop playing games. Jennifer, how old are you? You're too old to be playing these games. That I know.
Yeah, too old.
Right. So I'm telling you, I don't know if it's because it was my birthday and my clock is ticking, but I am impatient for you, honey, because I think
Get your season pass from the shorter one.
Yeah, but the taller one, I just don't
he's
think
not
that
that short,
taller
that's
one is really gonna be there. I know you really like him, and maybe that's part of the pulling him in.
If you look at your family, like it could be look at your parents. Did your dad not fully engage? Like, you're not used to someone being engaged with you. Okay.
Well, my parents. Yeah, they divorced when I was young, so I really don't.
Okay, so
really
that's
can't
why
say
you're.
that I had that
so
good foundation.
Right. So you're trying to. It's not that you're recreating it, but you think that by someone not expressing themselves, like that other guy that's not talking doesn't feel like he's there. You're still trying to get his approval, like you did with your dad.
Yeah, daddy issues.
Right. So what I'm telling you from what I see is you don't need that. That's not you anymore. You don't need to get someone's approval. You need to know how great you are and go with somebody that is interested in you. That is engaged to you. Don't look at it like it's a lack of love or whatever. But we're so glad that you called us.
Yeah, we got to go because we got to try to get one more caller in, Jennifer. Jennifer, go with the shorter one. He's way more into you, and it's going to end up way more serious. Give him a chance.
All right?
Okay. All right.
Okay,
done.
thanks.
Stop worrying about it. All right. We're running. We could stay here all night, couldn't we?
Yes.
We're not allowed to. But Tony's like, no. But we will. Let's do one more call. Listen, here's the deal. Fair warning. Next caller, You got to have one specific question. It's got to be a psychic question. So ask if it just for time. That's all it is. So if you've got a question, love, career, ask us something specific so we can tune in to give you the most value of your 1 minute. Okay, ready? What number? How about 12?
Yes.
What is
I like
that?
it.
12, 412? No, 417. 417, right? 417. All right, 417. That's it. You're the magic. Hopefully you were listening. Who is this? It's no
I'm
one.
here.
Hi.
Like, woo!
Who is it? Hi. Who is this?
This is Heather.
Hey, Heather. You are on with Colby and Jennifer. How you doing, honey?
I'm good. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. All right. What's your one question for us?
I was just wondering if my mother thinks it's a good idea for me to get married next week.
Oh, you cannot ask us that.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Can you give me your mother's first name? Heather?
Kathy.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I think she does.
I do too.
I think she does. But
Yes.
she's not saying it. She's not expressing it. I think she's had mistakes before, or there's something with her. She just doesn't want you to feel pressured. She's very proud of you, though, Heather.
Yeah,
Very proud of you.
Yeah, Heather, have you not been seeing the guy this real long or something?
About 4 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Why are
she
you
met him
asking?
before she passed?
Yeah. So why are you worried whether or not, of course she
okay.
gives her blessing, but why are
2
you
years
worried?
ago.
I think you're more worried about you. What, are you worried about making her proud or something?
Okay, that was funny because she's like, she doesn't express it because I thought she was, I didn't look to see if she wasn't here.
I felt like she wasn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves you and she
I'm
wants
just-
you
I just
happy.
want to do everything to make her happy.
Right, she doesn't
And
want
we've
you to
had
move
a lot of stuff going on in this past couple months.
Right,
And I just
she doesn't
was
want.
like,
She doesn't want you to move away. There's something about you
Yeah.
moving away, right?
yeah.
Okay,
kinda,
just
yeah.
for the sake of time, because honestly, I'm just so sorry, honey. Because
She's
just
very
for
happy for you.
Because this is a medium connection. You're asking for a medium connection to a psychic question. So I will just for the sake of time, we don't have time to build the connection with the spirit because my show's about to end and you're going to hear music. I think that there's been a lot of trouble, not trouble, but I just feel like for mom, she wants you to follow your heart. I think at the end of the day, I think you
Yes.
even have her ring or
Yeah,
something.
I just saw the
She
ring.
wants you to wear
So
the
funny.
ring, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's something
So-
blue
Yes,
as
I
well.
have
And
it.
there's a,
Well, there's
and
always blue in a
but
ring.
there's also the headdress. I don't know if you've had questions about that, or if there's something with the hair for your wedding.
Yes, I've been trying to find something for my hair.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I think, listen, I'm going to end it
I
with
know.
this because we got
There's
to
so
go.
much we could
Listen,
tell you, Heather.
Heather,
Sorry.
wear the ring. You've got mom's ring. I think you definitely have her blessing. Do not go into this marriage feeling worried or afraid or thinking that your mom is not happy for you. Your mom is extraordinarily happy for you. Just trust and embrace this. All the things that have been coming up those last few months, they're just your nerves. Try to relax and enjoy this day. You're going to see her around you on your wedding day.
And wear the high heels.
There you go. Okay?
Thank you, guys.
Please, please enjoy this day. Enjoy that she's around you. Okay,
She
honey?
loves you very much.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
All right, honey.
All right.
Give us a second, Tony. Thank you, Heather. Jennifer, thank you so much. I know we were
love you,
talking. We were having a
Colby.
good time.
I know.
You guys, I'll tell you what, this could be such a longer show because there's so many of you trying to get through, and I'm sorry that they're quick, or I'm sorry that, we don't get as many callers in as we'd like, but you all do matter to us, yeah?
Yes, and this was more. We took our time. We didn't take our time, but it was her birthday. We wanted to celebrate her birthday. We wanted to give you guys, guidance as well.
Yes.
And we took that, took
Yeah,
up most of the
absolutely.
time.
That's fine.
And you guys listen to your gut.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even if it's the form of chaos, you know what? Something good's going to boomerang back. You just have to trust it.
There you go. All right, you guys, have a beautiful night.
Yes.
There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Colby, for having me.
I love you. All right.
Yes,
See you
love you
guys
too.
later. See you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless, cause